Medicare, and the 11,000 people per day, over 300,000 people per month, nearly 4 million people per year, and just about 70 million people in total. Does that sound like a pretty important program? Yes, absolutely, based on those numbers. So Medicare and Medicare beneficiaries, you are the focus of this video. Let's get into it and talk through the details. All right, now I do want to solidify this and put this a little bit more into perspective, just so we're all on the same page here, to see how massively important this program really is. Each and every year, Medicare costs about $850 billion. Meanwhile, Medicaid costs about $900 billion, and Social Security costs about $1.5 trillion. So between these three programs alone, which are a lot of times referred to as the entitlement programs, that I'm sure we've all heard to them referred to as that, these cost over $3 trillion a year and encompass the vast majority of federal spending on an annualized basis. Again, do we think that these are pretty important? Yes, massively. Well, if you've been watching the videos here on the channel for at least the last couple weeks or even just the last few days here, you've certainly heard me talk about a couple different things. Well, number one, Social Security, because I literally talk about it every single day and have been for about 5 years, and I have about 5,000 videos here on the channel talking about these topics. So yes, I've been talking about this for a very long time with all of the different little aspects and all the new information that is popping up around Social Security. And then, of course, I've been talking about Medicare, Medicaid, and CMS, Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, as of recently, as we've been hearing a lot of this in the headlines as of recently, because of what? Yeah, the new department, DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency, which I do want to highlight here in this video and talk about all of these combined, what this means going forward, and then again, addressing your questions, your concerns that I've been seeing down below in the comment section. A lot of people reaching out with a lot of questions lately, and I don't blame you one bit at all, which, by the way, you see that phone number there on your screen? This is a dedicated Medicare team, my partners over at Chapter, which I partner with here on the channel because I helped my parents late last year go through the process of applying for Medicare and Medicare Supplement, and it was kind of a disaster, which I've shared with you in other videos. We tried to hack it out ourselves. Bad idea. Anyway, that's what we cultivated this partnership with Chapter. Again, these are the leading experts on Medicare here in the country. They will help you. When you call them and connect with them with that phone number, they will spend the time with you 100% for free, looking through the thousands and thousands of plans across the entire country, isolating it down to the plans in your local area to find you the best plan at the best price with the best coverages for your personal preferences, your personal needs, the prescription needs if you have any, dental coverages if you have or need any, as well as the providers, the doctors, the networks that you want to be in. They'll do it all 100% for free. That right there is amazing. Which, by the way, this is the exclusive phone number for all of you right here in this community, okay? So for anybody right here in this community watching this video or part of this community, as in the Blind to Billionaire channel right here, this is your exclusive phone number, so when you call that number, you'll be connected with that dedicated Medicare team. Again, my partners over there at Chapter doing amazing things. Hundreds and hundreds of you here in the community have already called and connected with them, and I've been seeing some awesome comments down below in the comment section, saving a whole boatload of money, getting better plans, better coverages, seeing the doctors and prescribers you want. Again, it's absolutely incredible. Anyway, make sure to give them a call if you've not done so yet. Go ahead and take a screenshot of the video here if you'd like to, so you have that phone number you can reference back to. Otherwise, down below in the description or the top of the comment section is the phone number and a link to their website as well if you want to check that out. Otherwise, connect with them. Seriously, they're waiting on standby to talk to you. They will listen to your personal preferences, to your needs, your situation. Everybody's situation is very different. That's something that a lot of people don't realize, is that we all have different needs. For what we need in an insurance plan, it's very different. So if you have questions on Medicare, in the initial enrollment into Medicare, Medicare Supplements, Medicare Advantage, Medicare Part D, they'll help you with all of it. Absolutely amazing. Give them a call. Their phone number's right there on your screen. Otherwise, down below, description in the top of the comment section, you'll be very happy you did. All right, so anyway, let's talk about Medicare here, okay? Because I've been hearing so many concerns, so many questions about this. And again, the same goes with Medicaid as well. Same situation. I know there's a lot of people. In fact, there's, like I said earlier, nearly 70 million people enrolled in Medicare and about 72 million people enrolled in Medicaid, okay? It's a lot of people. And again, obviously there's some overlap there. It's not a ton, but there is some overlap. But either way, we're talking about tens of millions, well over 100 million people in total. Okay, so as of recently, a few weeks ago, we heard out of DOGE, right? They're going around and they're poking around in CMS and Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, Medicare, Medicaid, as well as Social Security, and a lot of people are getting very concerned about this. We've also heard out of some plans, out of lawmakers, that they want to come in and start cutting Medicare, cutting Medicaid, and whatever they're going to do with Social Security. That's still kind of up in the air, which I would say this much: they're not going to touch Social Security benefits. I've highlighted that before in other videos. I would not be concerned about your Social Security benefit whatsoever. They are not going to touch them. In fact, they can't touch them. Doge cannot touch your benefit, okay? But could there possibly be some, refinements or efficiencies made within Social Security as a whole, as in the program and the administration? Possibly, right? We're still waiting on exactly what they're going to do there. But anyway, when it comes down to it, I wanted to share with you the statistics that I did at the beginning of this video, simply to show the sheer volume of people every single day, every single month, every single year, and across the entire country on an annualized and just right now basis of how many people are enrolled in Medicare. So the point is, could we really see them coming in and cutting Medicare and or adjusting this, or having Doge come in and, taking a bunch of money out of this program? The simple answer is not a chance, okay? I know that we've been hearing a lot about this, but there's just no way. There's just no possible way they can. With the number of people that are enrolled in these programs, they cannot come in and cut these programs or dismantle these programs, or whatever the verbiage is that we want to use about this, that we've all heard about so many times in the headlines. For the amount of people, the sheer volume of people and beneficiaries, literally every day, every single month, every single year, that are enrolling in and relying on these programs, can they really come in and cut them at the degree or the severity that we've heard about? The simple answer to that would be there's not a chance. Could they possibly come in? Now, here's kind of something else I want to point out. Could they possibly come in and make these programs more efficient? Absolutely. Could they come in and make these programs operate a little bit more effectively with the volumes and the money that they have? Yep, absolutely. Could they come in and make adjustments to these programs to make it better for the beneficiaries, as well as, maybe automate some of the differences there, maybe change the program around to make it overall better? Yep, they could absolutely do that, right? Could they possibly come in and find some different waste or incorrect payments or overpayments or erroneous payments, whatever we want to call it? Could they possibly come into these programs and poke around and find some of those? Yeah, absolutely they could, right? In fact, I've been reading about some of this lately. It's nuts to see some of the different huge pharmacies that are out there, some of the different huge healthcare providers that are out there doing all kinds of weird stuff, around this. Again, there's a lot of different inefficiencies that are out there, and that's exactly what Doge is supposed to do. Remember, let's look at the name of Doge in the first place. Department of Government Efficiency. Efficiency, right? Exactly. Making it more efficient. That's the whole purpose here. So with all of these headlines out there and all of this rhetoric around, oh my, they're going to cut the program, they're all going to disappear. No, not a chance. They absolutely cannot do that. Number one, they can't. Number two, there's no way that they could possibly allow anything like that to even happen in the first place. Now, obviously, yep, I've seen the talk, and I've talked about it before in other videos, to be fair. I've seen the proposals out there and the bills and the legislation, things like that, to cut things like Medicaid by $880 billion over the next 10 years, which averages out to obviously $88 billion a year. I've seen that as well. But just because somebody talks about it does not mean that it's necessarily going to happen, right? They can talk about it all they want, but that does not mean that it's actually going to be something that is actually brought into fruition and that they actually implement, right? But that's just a potential plan on how they can scrape together different dollars and pay for, different legislation and the plans that are out there. They're just kind of come together with different ideas and plans on what can we do to have some pay-fors, right? And again, just because they propose it does not mean it's going to actually happen. But at the end of the day, I also want to say this much: because they propose it means it also could happen. But this can have some massive, massive pushback. Obviously, as we can already see from lawmakers, there's a lot of confusion around this. There's a lot of contention around this, and rightfully so, right? Anyway, I've been seeing a lot of questions about this. I've had a lot of people reaching out saying, hey, am I going to lose coverage? Hey, are they going to take my benefit? Hey, what are they going to do with my money? Are they going to cancel the program, dismantle it? Are they going to kick me off? All these things like this. I would say this much: that's not really the focus of Doge. Remember, the whole focus of Doge is not to come in and kick people off, but rather the focus is to come in to find kind of the bad players in the game, right? And it doesn't necessarily mean the beneficiary. It just simply means let's find the incorrect payments. Let's find the overpayments. Let's find the erroneous payments, and let's shore that up and let's make it more efficient. That's the whole purpose of Doge. And they're doing this across many different things. They're not just focusing and they're not just highlighting Social Security and Medicare and Medicaid. No, they're going across all kinds of different departments. The reason that we're hearing so much about it now is because obviously these are three that are huge, encompassing over $3 trillion a year, as I mentioned earlier. And that's what I focus here on the channel, is literally talking about Social Security every single day, talking about all the benefits administered by Social Security literally every day, as well as Medicare, Medicaid, and all of these other programs that go out to seniors, people with disabilities, the low income, and again, anything like that. I'm watching all those very closely, and I'm bringing it to your attention in these videos. So I hope this helps you a little bit to better understand the sheer magnitude of these programs and how it's practically impossible for them to come in and really do anything major like that, major to them like that. It's just not feasible. They just can't really do that, right? There's also laws in place that don't allow them to do that, right? So anyway, just want to do what I can to help you understand the situation. I know it's confusing. I know there's a lot of moving parts right now, and it's changing every single day. I totally recognize that. Anyway, I'm here for you. Again, make sure to call the guys over there at Chapter. Again, the phone number there hanging out on your screen. They will do whatever it takes. They will listen to you. They will pay attention. They will hear your needs. They will look through all the plans in your local area, find you the best plans for your personal situation, your personal preferences, the doctors, the providers, the prescribers you need, any specialties you need, like prescription coverages. They'll check that out for you as well. Anything like that, they will look it all up for you, present you the best options, again, 100% for free. So if you have any questions on Medicare, Medicare Advantage, Medicare Supplements, Medicare Part D, initial enrollment into Medicare, all of it, they can go all through all that for you and give you, the personalized information that you actually need about that, which is really, really awesome. And again, hundreds of you already connected with them, which is really cool as well to see all that. And again, I've seen some really, really, really nice comments down below from people that have gotten way better coverages, saving a whole bunch of money. Really awesome. Anyway, give them a call. Again, make sure to take a screenshot of the video if you have not done so. So you have that phone number at your disposal. You can give them a call there. Otherwise, let me ask you a huge favor of you. Who do you know? A few people, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people that you know that would benefit from this video or that phone number there by connecting with their needs on Medicare. Again, please share this video with them. There's a share button right down below. Go ahead and share this with them. Otherwise, again, like I said, take a screenshot, text that over to them so they have that information at their disposal. Thank you. Truly do appreciate it. There's a big share button right down below the video. Otherwise, please subscribe to the channel as well. 100% free to do so. Thanks so much. Truly appreciate your support. Otherwise, check out the 5,000 plus videos in the video library, the popular videos down below in the description. Otherwise, popping up on your screen now, you'll see some videos there. Otherwise, thank you so much for allowing me to continue to advocate and represent you. Thank you for your continued trust in me and the content in these videos and everything I'm delivering to you every single day. I truly do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Also, please have a nice day. That's literally all that matters right now. Enjoy, and I really hope I